Over 70% of our blue planet consists of water. Through time, humans fanned out across the oceans in search of new horizons. The first human arrivals reached shores of such beauty and diversity that the end of paradise was unimaginable. Almost too late, we recognize that we have been living beyond our means. As if there was no limit to resources, seldom thinking that one day, nature may not be able to bounce back. Growing numbers and increasing demands brought unbearable pressures, felt even in the furthest corners of the Earth. Founded at the first Earth Summit in Rio, the Global Environment Facility was a multi-nation response to a growing crisis. 20 years later, we gather in Dubrovnik to evaluate the international waters portfolio and discuss the way forward. Held in Budapest in 2000, the first International Waters Conference focused on the many river basin projects that were starting up. 2 years later, IWC2 was held at the coast in China and featured the many coastal and marine projects that had started to produce results in East Asia. The community of GEF projects and their partners was growing fast. By the time IWC3 in Brazil came around, floods and droughts had become recognized as key issues affecting environmental variability and the livelihood of many. Next was IWC4 in Cape Town, with more on the climatic variability theme and the Benguela Current Large Marine Ecosystem as its focus. The three participating countries committed to the forming of an interim Benguela Current Commission and negotiating a treaty to formalize it. By now, the GEF was not only sharing information between projects at an international level, but also fostered local community participation in decision-making in a bottom-up, top-down approach.
We don't want the way of fishing of the big company. They must change their way of fishing.
And discussions needs to take place, and before they can finalize anything, and there must be a way forward.
Increasingly, all local communities assisted to formulate ground-level agendas and drive these upstream into higher-level planning frameworks. After 20 years of the GEF, all agree, sustainable delivery at all levels has become paramount. Climate change came more into focus during the late 2000s as reefs were bleached due to global warming events, causing widespread devastation. The Government of Australia hosted IWC5 in 2009, with a focus on mainstreaming climatic variability and change. Now in Croatia in 2011, the GEF has recognized that programs, rather than one-off projects, are critical to delivering results. Mediterranean countries have requested several programmatic approaches from the GEF to better manage the Mediterranean Sea LME. Experts and program managers have gathered from around the globe to collectively solve the ongoing challenges.
My expectations are two things. One, to learn from the experiences of other projects, other agencies, to see what we can take back with us in the projects we're engaged, but also to see a bit about where is it going, what's the future.
We hope that, to get more collaborating partners and to, to get experiences from other, LME projects, and just basically networking.
We're looking, of course, for the exchange of the positive experiences from the GEF projects that have taken place over the last few years. Specifically, we also know how challenging it is to get funding for new projects, and I believe we have to be much more innovative in terms of sourcing those funds.
The main challenge is how to bring the regional ownership for these projects and how to make sure that the work and collaboration of the countries are remaining in a sustainable manner, to bring sustainability to the initiative that have been started by the GEF.
To learn a lot, to have good discussion, and then one would hope come to some sort of agreement on the best way forward for the transboundary water program within GEF.
I think the main outcomes should be that we raise the bar on what people understand of the GEF-specific approaches, and also in terms of what people bring to their projects in terms of quantifying results.
Taking stock of the 20 years so far, looking ahead, I think we can show that the international waters portfolio is very diverse, but we also have a lot of commonalities throughout the world. There's a lot of ways to learn from each other, and by that it's making us a lot stronger.
My expectation is that at least there will be a lesson learned, from all these different projects, and then the networking part on how even the project has been implemented and the failures and so on.
After 20 years, the GEF's work can be summed up by one phrase: from communities to cabinet. IWC6 is about assessing and finding the way forward, and once again, your input is strongly relied upon.